Today is Monday, 3rd of August. I probably lost my job 2 weeks Friday ago. And today is the first day of the week, beginning of the week. And I think it's so empty. When I lost those 2 jobs, whether I can pick up shift, whether, it's a permanent part-time, and it feels a bit lost, when you're not working. The slavery of working really gets to me, I wish I can have a passive income, learned something from AI, would have improved something that I can fall back when I lost my job, Now I'm gonna do Uber Eats on a bike. The time is 7:41. I'm driving the car to the city, park the car for, free parking, and whip my bike out. And just looking back in life, in the past of my life, such as, I remember vividly when Corona came in. And even before Corona, I asked Mum for money for rent. Just having 2-3 jobs that time and still couldn't pay the bills. And asked Mum for money. Mum gave me the money of my grandma's will. Before she passed away, she has $20,000 given to me and my sister. And I bought a car, and the money the remainder of it goes to pay bills in my daily life. Just thinking about the whole thing, how it went from. Then Corona came in. Corona barely survived because of the lockdown at the beginning. Everyone's scared of Corona. Where I'm working in disability, didn't want to go in the aged care continue that time, scared of Corona. And me now, just feel like I'm going back to the same thing. The difference from there and here is that I've learned a lot. Try my best to be a bit bulletproof than before. But nobody expect the job that you wanted to stay in, or next to your house, or plan stability in your life, and you lost them 2 jobs. Now I'm just waiting on my phone, and hopefully can pick up a shift. Each text message that I say yes to, the first say yes will end up like that. This week I'll be having a bit of stability shift, but next week it's just play by the ear. It just feels so weird in this position. I'm a father now. I have a daughter. I pay child support. And baby mum was talking to me yesterday about, oh my God, what do I do? Do you suggest anything to do? My big brother has lost her entire company due to X, Y, and Z, which I'm not going to get to details here. And I'm just there, I'm like, you're asking me for help, suggestion? I don't even have a proper job. My life right now is determined on the phone. To make that phone call, or the first to say yes, or be quiet, ride the bike, and do the Uber Eats. Just be quiet about the whole thing and just do Uber Eats. Today I won't be earning much in Uber Eats. Yesterday I would have earned the extra $250, but because of my daughter I had to look after for babysit, I had to. So today, in the next couple of days, I won't have any rewards. I'm going to go out and make those money, hard earning money. I will say today I'm probably going to earn $80, $70. But, I was planning, to do job hunt tomorrow. And it's a cold day. There's going to be speculating a bit of rain today. But it's alright. That's life. I'm just going through all this and just thinking and thinking. The jobs that I applied for at the beginning of July, around mid-July and beginning of the July, there's no callbacks. Only one of the job, and then I just submitted all the paperwork, and I'm going to do my medication training probably next Friday, and that's it. But here as I stand, I'm just going through all this and start to say to myself, man, this is just too messy for me to look through. I don't know what to say at this moment of time. So yeah, just a lot of reflection on what I've done, what I tried to prove and achieve. This is the stuff that I tried to prove the baby mama during the relationship, that job is very fragile. Just because she's in the field where she hire only her amongst her own people, and you know, it's just not as what you think it is when you go for outside and get a job. You know, but you know, good on her. She started her business, things like that. The only thing she cares is busy or not busy. But just me, I'm just, you know, many men I spoke to, their relationship is in a limbo. A lot of their wives are going to the fights with them. And just me, you know, I'm just planning my, you know, just looking at the whole thing and said to myself, you know, life is fragile, too fragile. You know, of course, a mother of my daughter wants the stability, the nesting life. I told her that I don't know how many of us have a job in the next 5 years. This AI is not, it's real, man. I know my job isn't, but the amount of rules and regulation that the government is going to put on is going to be very high. So yeah, that's why I'm just going through this whole thing, trying my best to have a formal bulletproof. One of my clients who passed away last week, a month ago, one of my clients passed away, and that worker who worked with him put all his eggs on that client, and he's jobless now. Me just don't know what to say, don't know what to do. Just thinking about what could I've done better. And all I can say, I've done the best as I can at the time when I was working in permanent part-time. Lost the job during probation, and yeah, just it hits harder because the job was literally like a 7 minutes drive from my house. Now it's all back again. Just a bit reflecting back on the industry. Just feel a bit lost. But once I do the Uber Eats, it'll probably open my mind up. Just all the freshness, different location. Make little money and just enjoy the time being, you know, like I believe today's weather forecast is there's a bit of rain. I need to go to Woolworths to buy a couple of things. I look at the petrol prices, $1.99.9. I said to myself, how long is this gonna go? Try my best with the whole thing. And yeah, that's all.